Hello everyone, here I am. Well on time. Oh, a bit early even. Well then, that's a good sign, right? How are we doing? Erin! What a mystery. What a mystery. Maybe we can ask chat, where could a fan, a standing one, I'm assuming, if it's 1.5 meters high, where could a fan be hiding? Because you can't walk away. That's for sure, right, Erin? Good morning, Garfield. Are you joining us today? How are you doing? Milk, hi. Um, yeah, I was kind of supposed to prep these before I moved on to the next step, but unfortunately, I just didn't have the time. I thought that eating breakfast for a change would be a little bit more helpful, as I'm not feeling great. I'm gonna rant for 1 second. Stupid uterus. I'm afraid that I'm gonna go into the next episode within days. The headache has been in the background. Yeah, it never really went away, and I woke up feeling absolutely miserable about it because my eyes hurt, and that's just not ideal. I guess I would rather have. Oh right, I'll put this here. I would rather have the migraines that just affect my hearing, but if it's also or only my eyes, I am a lot more upset about it because I can't read and I can't really work. Hello, what are you doing? Can you not, Winnie? Winnie, what's your deal? Hello, can you not? He was put in his place by Bing. Bing is one of the neighborhood cats, and he just proved to me again why he can't actually go outside on his own because I had seen Bing from far away. It's a black kitty with a green backdrop because he was sitting in a field. And Winston didn't see him until we were right up on him. And I know Bing. Bing knows me. So, I let them figure it out for a little bit. Bing just stayed and was a kind of interested. It wasn't running away. No um, airplane ears and no fluffy tail. Winston, however, had the biggest tail. He was very insecure about it, but he was also curious. And eventually, he did what he does to Toulouse when Toulouse doesn't want to play. And it was he booped Bing. That's how close they got without anything going wrong. He booped Bing on his nose. Bing was not amused. So he just put him in his place. It wasn't even aggressive because even then Bing didn't have the shackles and or the airplane. It was just put him in his place. And Winston was just so confused, so confused. And he looked at me. He was like, "Yeah, that's what you do to Toulouse." And Toulouse just can't fight back. She doesn't. She doesn't. She's not that fast. And funnily enough, that was when Winston's raccoon tail went away, and he actually got really curious about Bing, but Bing played hard to get. It was actually really interesting. I hope we see him more often. So yeah, that maybe that's why he's being a nuisance now to me, because he really wasn't expecting to be put in his place like that. Too skin to it. She's too sweet. Uh, Hello, Pickle Pat. Good morning. Did I get coffee? This is actually my first coffee of today. I did not. I couldn't. First off, I was very upset, sobbing. It really took a moment to calm down. I did finish it late at night, well after dark, because I just had to stay down. Like I said, I already had a headache, and it's still here. Um, and crying when you have a headache already is just not ideal. So I kind of just stayed in bed and stayed asleep for as long as possible. Heated up some dinner, slept some more, and then I finished this. So I went out this morning, and this is the first cup of coffee that I had, that I've had for today. That's probably why I'm a little bit early, because I'm like, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I've got my coffee. Go. Let's go. Oh, I forgot my sling. You're absolutely right. I should go get it, shouldn't I, Garfield? I'll go get it. So that's guess I guess that's my karma for making fun of Winston. Now I'm being put in my place. Thank you for reminding me though, because I was forgetting, and that would have been bad. Because today it's doing okay. It's doing okay. It's a bit swollen, but today is reading day for sure. So I'm gonna start with Louis L'Amour, Last of the Breed, and the rest of the stack is what I have decided to read in July. I only have about 25 books left on my physical TBR though, so I need to go shopping. I need to go buy books. How horrible. Happy, Garfield? Is this better? What? Oh, Tsengi also said slingless. Oh, I got it. I got it. Wearing it. Hi, Tsengi. How are you doing today? I do have to prep it still. I kind of hoped that I would have enough time to film the TBR for next month, but I guess this one will just have to not be included, because if you prep them, they might flop open, and the way I want to film the TBR reel, it just doesn't work. This one is definitely gonna flop open, so I have to make a reel before, or film the reel before I prep the books. But yeah, I finished James Baldwin last night. Maybe that's why, because I feel that I have headache here. It's really, I feel like it's been a bit exacerbated through the crying. It just, I wasn't expecting that moment to escalate that far. So, if you were here, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I actually had a breakdown for the first time live, like that at least. It was really bad. Oh my, I haven't seen a Louis L'Amour title in generations. Hello, Silent Willow. It was a book club submission for the Cherrypies book club, and this is the start of a new month, which means Winnie, please. Oh gosh. I'm starting one of the books that we'll be reading for July. The other one that you can choose if you were to join us for a book club is I Will Always Write Back. I read both of them, so I can talk to everyone, but you're welcome to read one or both, or one of the other books that we've read for a book club. Next week, we're doing the raffle for August. August is the next month, right? Why do I never know? My home office was 28 degrees when I opened the door. Didn't even turn all the things on yet. Oh my God. Thank you. It's about 28 over here right now as well. And the sun has yet to actually bother me and the house. I went out for groceries before 9, and I came back just soaked. Stupid. It's so stupidly hot already. Is 28 degrees hot, Adam? Yes. For me, it's torture. My perfect temperature is 15. And I'm not even kidding. When it's 15 degrees outside Celsius, to me, if you're cold, you can just put something back on. But if you want to work outside, or just with your body, physical something, 15 degrees is the perfect the temperature for me. I will always write back. Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I decided to read this first because I want to make sure that I can warn people because it is an older book. Generations ago, it was very popular. Um, I mean, did I fix it? Because I realized that I made a mistake in the channel on Discord. Did I fix it? Yeah, I yeah. There's trigger warnings in the channel for this book, for the book club. Um, so, but that doesn't always give enough warning. What were the trigger warnings for the? Hold on. Well, I no. There's one thing that wasn't in there that I'm just gonna add. Um, it only happened once, but it's mentioned several times. But there's like in Educated by Tara Westover, which was one of the book club books that we read last month. Um, but there was also some animal stuff that was really very graphic for me. But I know that a lot of people will not even pick up a book that has animal violence in it, and I, I kind of wish I had been prepared for that particular scene that wasn't in there. I put it in there, so that's why I want to start with this because it's an older book. Even though there were some trigger warnings on the story graph where I pull my trigger warnings from, unless I add them myself. Um, it doesn't have a very extensive trigger warning list. If you go look at books that have been published more recently, there's usually a very extensive list of trigger warnings in various levels as well, from extreme to like minimum. I don't know what the levels are, but uh, I think I might have to add a few for this one. I'm very curious. I haven't read anything by them at all. Has anyone read L'amour? I do love the name. Um, yeah, 28 is like 10 too many. So no, she isn't today. I pulled her. Well, she wasn't just now. I think she actually moved out there. No, she's an idiot. She's an idiot. But I'm very frustrated that they just won't lie on their cooling mats. Why did I pay money for that if they're not going to use it? They will sit on every square that I put on the floor, except the thing that they need to sit on. It's ridiculous. Cats, man, cats. It's going to be 35 today. Yeah, 35, 36, but that's the outside temperature usually, and I'm sure that's the case for you as well, Erin. The actual temperature, what it feels like, is usually higher with this kind of weather. Um, are you an editor for writers who want to hire an editor? Not currently. I used to be. Um, are you looking for one? I am curious about what about the thing that has to be edited though. Yeah, Tsengi, we're not. I am slowly losing my mind. I'm praying that my uterus will stay calm for a few more days, because otherwise I don't know. Good writing is meant to make you feel all sorts of things. Well, Willow, there's people who really are traumatized, and by reading something that they're not prepared for could be very damaging for someone like that. And that's not the point of reading. The point of reading that is that you enjoy it, right? And if you're one of those people who don't need trigger warnings, that's fine. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people who do. Um, like the Morbid has an episode of a circus. Morbid is a true crime podcast. If you don't know, and I can't do that. I can't do it. Now, the scene that I'm talking about for in the Educated book by Tara Westover, it really took me off guard, and I was really upset about it. So I would have liked to be prepared. You know, when it comes to animals getting hurt, it's not that I. Well, the circus episode of the Morbid, that's just too much. An entire hour of animals in pain, nah, I can't do that. But I would have had liked the heads up, you know. But not everyone needs that, and that's okay. What do you think of Lewis? Oh, I think Winston is making a mess. I don't know. I don't think I've ever read anything like it. Here's the kind of authentically detailed epic novel that has become Louis L'Amour's hallmark. It is the compelling story of U.S. Air Force Major Joe Mack, a man born out of time. When his experimental aircraft is forced down in Russia and he escapes a Soviet prison camp, he must call upon the ancient skills of his Indian forebears to survive the vast Siberian wilderness. Only one route lies open to Mack, the path of his ancestors, overland to the Bering Strait and across the sea to America. But in pursuit is a legendary tracker, the Yakut native, Alekhine. I'm not sure how to pronounce those things, I'm sorry. Who knows every square foot of the icy frontier, and who knows that to trap his quarry he must think like I think that's pronounced Siu, with a silent X, I guess. So I don't know, I'm gonna prep it. I mean, I could try to do that now, actually. Get a head start, because I should probably not use my right hand too much still. Or do you want to see the rest of my TBR? I mean, I'm gonna post a reel about it on Instagram either tonight or tomorrow. It depends on my head. I hope I already answered that question, Willow, because I feel like I did. This particular edition, published by Bantam, Batman, published by Batman, includes lost treasures, and bonus material. Question though, what makes you assume that the trigger warnings are for me, Willow? Where did you get that notion? I'm gonna try to use my right hand, because I don't think I can do it with the left. Just feels uncomfortable thinking about it. No, that's gonna take forever. I'm just gonna be careful. Careful. Slow but steady. Keep the ads. Keep an eye on the ads. In about 15 minutes, we're going to go in a sprint. I will be reading this. And we'll see. We'll see. I've read weird things this year, and I've been surprised many a time in ways that I didn't think I would be. So the bar is kind of high, actually, when it comes to being in shock about a book. Oh. Yeah. What do you mean you're sitting in the dark? Erin, wait. Why are you sitting in the dark? As to you don't know where the fan is? It's so funny. It's not, but it's so funny. Actually, I turned mine off. I don't know why. That's why I'm overheating already. I'll turn mine on in a bit. No, it was too soon. Okay, I get what you meant with the trigger happy about the ads, snooze, everything. Oh, we have to find tabs. What color? Blue? I think it will be blue. After this one, I will probably read I Will Always Write Back, and then move on to my own choices of the month. I really do need to go like to a secondhand bookstore or something, but there just really aren't that many that hold a decent secondhand English books collection. And most bookstores in the Netherlands don't even hold a normal English section that is satisfying, like more than two shelves, if you know what I mean. It's a bit frustrating. I do feel it's getting better, just a tiny little bit, but not enough people are reading English books, I guess. Actually, there is someone in my neighborhood who reads English books, and we have like those mini libraries where you can donate your books or take a book for free, or change your book, exchange your book for something. And that's actually how I found the first book of this. Oh no. Does anyone know CG Piper or Piper CG? I'm not sure what her name is all about. I'm also not entirely sure about the author themselves. I think it was The Night and Its Moon. Was that the first one? Speaking of trigger warnings, this one is an interesting one. Content warning. This book contains consensual. Can I say this? Is this a thing? That is. This just sounds normal. Breath play? What is that? Okay, I'm intrigued. Then here, The Night and Its Moon. Yeah, I found the Night and Its Moon in one of those mini libraries. Um, It was filled with grammar mistakes, sentences that were like double, and I know what happened there. If she just had to decide which version of the sentence she wanted to keep, but she just didn't. She just didn't delete one of them. So there's sentences in the first book that you get. It's almost like she accidentally provided the final draft as opposed to like the final work to the publisher, and they just didn't read it. It's insane, but still, I am sort of invested in the story, and I do want to know how it ends because it did have an interesting premise. Hopefully, they fixed it by now because it was absolutely horrendous. uh, I had to stop correcting because I do when it's really a really frustrating mistake, I do tend to mark it. There's places where you can go to let people know that there's a mistake in a certain edition of a book, so they can hopefully fix it. Um, if that's your kind of thing. Hi Riku, how are you doing? I have 10 more minutes and then we're going into a sprint. We are doing one sprint today, during which I will be muted and I will be reading. I'm going to read my first Louis L'Amour. And you can turn on your own music or just sit in the silence. You can pick something up as well. You don't have to read. You can do whatever you want to do. Maybe that's working out, or your job, school. This is fine. This is fine. And after that, we're doing 2 power hours. And the point of those is to try and get into flow. It's a practice flow. Because it's something you can practice and you can get better at. So if you have trouble focusing, the power hours are actually really, really helpful to help you practice getting back to it. Oh, wait, hydrate, hydrate. Yes, thank you. At least one of these I have to drink today during stream. And coffee. Oh, I'm so happy. Waking up without coffee, it doesn't happen that often. Thank you, Brittany. How are you doing today? And welcome, alums and spamfish. How are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the follows. Oh, the focus. The focus. I am dealing. It's very hot. I need to turn on my fan. Don't know why it's off. I'm gonna drink more coffee. No, no ads. Not yet. Almost. Is that better? No, it wasn't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Also, does anyone know why Twitch is insisting on doing that thing at the end of stream where it says I lost connection when I just ended stream? I end stream and then it keeps going. Maybe some of you have noticed. And that's very scary because I do actually turn off stream and then I see that it's still going. So I turn off the entire app and then it still says that stream is going and it's freaking me out. This is no fun. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. I'll just do it off screen for the rest. I mean, I'm not going to do these today. Good morning, Sporadicus. How are you doing? Who recommended this one? I forget. Breathe in and breathe out. Yes. I'm very confused about the trigger warning from that book. I hope they added it. I don't think I said that right. I hope that there's less mistakes in this one because if it's the same, I'm afraid I can't read the last book. I'll just read a summary somewhere. I don't know. 6 minutes and then we're going into a sprint. Sleepy, but I saw AC/DC live. What? At Olympia Stadium last night? So it's fair. Oh no, that is nothing to complain about. What was it? I can't even speak anymore. Did you enjoy it? Were they good? Are you breaking the spine of that book? I am indeed, Scraticus. I'm preparing it to be broken. Because if you prep it like this, and you still crack the spine, it will be less wonky. Because usually, if you crack the spine without prepping it, it starts to look like a staircase, if you know what I mean. By the time you're at the end, and this way it doesn't get that bad. I used to be a purist, and sometimes I do miss the days where I didn't crack spines, but I love reading like bricks. So it was really a bother, and at some point I decided that my comfort is probably more important than a pristine spine because I'm not going to resell anyway, and then I realized that I kind of like it when the books look like they've been read and loved. So but yeah, sometimes I see people's bookcases and all their books look like new And that is, it does look pretty, but also I just can't. I can't. I can't anymore. It was amazing. I thought maybe they were too old now, but no, they still have it. They're amazing. I mean, if you get to be that old in that world, you're doing something right. Because it's not an easy life, is it? Being in a band like AC/DC. I don't think I was entirely aware that they were still touring. We'll see how it goes. I don't get it. I don't get this. I'll have to water just a little bit more. She's not okay either. She's like me, apparently. Except that I don't lie in the sun on purpose, and she does do that. I don't do that. The last time I saw them was 15 years ago. Wait, is that the last time they were touring as well? Or is this just the first time since then that you got the opportunity? I don't know. I don't keep up with that. Almost done. Do you notice me slowing down? Oh no, I'm gonna have to prep a book a day. Or just try with my left hand next time. I don't know. Almost done. I did already order books. I mean, I was up at 5, and by 6:30, I had ordered some new books. But I kind of want to go to a secondhand store and try my luck. It's just so that usually it's a bit of a disappointment. And it depends on the weather, because if the weather keeps up like this, I am not doing anything. I'm not going outside. I don't care. It's been long enough. Oh no, 2 minutes. Oh no. I really thought I would be a little bit faster. It's starting to hurt. Right. I'm going to move the fan in a little bit. So don't worry. I'm here. I'm going to find some tabs. See, now it's already prepped. You can see a little bit, I think. So when I'm reading through it, it won't, well, you know what I mean. When it get like a really janky, oh no, please stop. It's too hot to deal with you today. Okay, good. All right. So I'll be reading Last of the Breed. If you have read this, or if you're going to join me and have decided to read this along with me, let me know how it goes. Very curious. If you are not sure what to choose, though, I think this will be a little bit more fun. I think this might be a little bit dense. This has less pages. But let me know if you decide to join us. We are doing a 30-minute sprint to begin. So make the most of it, because after this we're doing power hours. I will see you in 30. Good luck. Last minute. Check. All right, get ready. We're going into a power hour after a 15-minute break. How'd it go? How are we doing? Hi, Wisdom. Good morning. Yes, it's still morning. I have been awake for so many hours. I'm not sure this is okay. Hope you can see the timer. Well then, 40! What did you do? Stop it! Hi, Talimir. How are you doing? Borky, what are you reading today? Yeah, Toos just wanted to be held for a little bit. She has that sometimes. And if I'm not streaming, I usually just walk around the house a little bit with her and tell her a little story. But it's too hot. It's too hot. It's also adorable. Just the way Winston, especially, just lies wherever he is standing at the moment. He realizes, you know what? It's too much. It's just too much, and he'll just lie down. No care in the world. Tail everywhere. And he usually only does it at night, but because Tuz is so tired as well, or tired, it just overheated. He's been a little bit more successful at crawling closer to her. Because the thing is, he just ruined it for himself when he was a kitten. When he was still a baby, he jumped on her back a little bit too much, a little bit too violently. So she's not amused, and she has every right. But they've been working on it, both of them. And Winnie especially, he'll just try to crawl next to her, and every once in a while, he will actually manage to cuddle up next to her, and she won't notice. So and with the heat, he's been a little bit more successful because she just doesn't have the energy to complain. It's adorable, and they're quiet for now, so that's good. How's it going, Borky? What are you learning? First day of vacation. Oh, what do you have planned for your vacation, Talimir? Are you gonna do something fun? And yes, staying at home, not doing anything, is having fun. You forgot your mats. Go take him. Go take him, Straticus. Mm, I'm afraid I'll have to take them somewhere as well today. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased at all. I can't complain. It has no use. But it is way too hot. It was already. I mean, when I woke up in the middle of the night, it was still 28 degrees outside and 30 inside, and I don't know how people do it. There's people who live like that all the time, and I'm so impressed. Couldn't be me. Forty can still tap, so I assume all is okay. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Gonna drive pretty far, going up north to my hometown. Hometown. Uh-oh. A nice road trip. How many fans do I have blowing? Just the one. Just the one. I want more. I'm gonna get more. I want one that I can clip on my screen with a USB or something, so I have one straight at my face because it's so hot. And my head hurts. That's the biggest problem. You're up to 3. I wonder, Aaron, can you hear me? It's impossible. Erin lost her fan, and it's just not possible. that it just left on its own. So, but and I shouldn't be amused because I'm also just dying from heat. So tired. Just doing groceries is just exhausting. I do think I realize why though, because it's so nice and cool inside the grocery store. Walking outside is such a violent attack on my senses. Like it's bright, it's hot, and I just kind of want to cry about it. But I think I have food for the coming days now. The cats are all good, so I don't have to worry about them. I can always order a pizza. Actually, I think on Tuesdays it's one 2 for 1. So I might. This is the wrong one. I noticed yesterday that I messed something up with my reading challenge on Goodreads. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I updated it for the last bit, but the story graph says that I have read 54 books or 55, and Goodreads says a few less. So there's something went wrong. I have to check. For now, it's still autobiography. Then it will start probably the real stuff because this author lived at the times it speaks about. But as in history, the author speaks also about how people in Bulgaria saw studying was just seen as practical use and no need for anything beyond that. Must be interesting. I love history. And if it's done in a good way, the Goddess, that book really, oof. The standard I have for history books told in a story format is really, really high because of that book. It's done so beautifully. It kind of ruined it for me, I think. Probably. The little tiny USB fan, yeah, one of those, Wisdom. Ceres was the Greek god of agriculture, which makes me wonder, is Ceres the root of groceries? It might be, Wisdom, but I don't think so. I don't know anything about Latin. I wish I did, but I don't. You could try to look it up, I guess. Funny how sometimes things just make sense. I kind of want to believe it. Wait, didn't I order that this morning? I ordered a few books. Because I felt like my physical TBR was starting to look sad. Oh! I thought I ordered 3 books. I ordered 5. Oops! I think I missed you. Didn't realize those were still in my basket. Okay, there's five books on the way. I ordered them at like 6:30, so I mean, makes sense. Probably not, but it adds an extra tick to my brain. I want to believe it. Could also be gross as in volume. Yes, you're making a good point, Scraticus. Gross Aries? I wouldn't be surprised if Aries are involved. Alright, so tomorrow I should be getting Bright Young Women, the 10 Days in a Madhouse Illustrated, and Heavenly Tyrant, the sequel to Iron Widow, because I loved it. So I'm probably gonna read a few of these next month, but every month I try to pick some of the books that are already on my physical TBR, trying to make time or organize the things I'm reading around a few of the bricks that I have. Like Homer is in this stack for a reason, so I get confronted with it every time I sit here to work. But I have a few more, like the brothers. Oh no, Karosmakov. That's not it, but you know what I mean. But also a very thick biography on Oscar Wilde. um, but I have to make sure that I have enough time for those. You know. Also, still working on the religious texts, but to be honest, I just don't have the patience. I don't have the patience for it because I have so many questions. So many questions, and I get frustrated. So I need to be in the right frame of mind. Hopefully I'll just manage to make some progress when the weather is a little bit less offensive. But at the moment, I need to make sure that I read like these are a book club read, so I kind of have to read them. The rest I chose for myself, and I hope this is gonna entertain me enough. On Thursday, I should be getting Circe. And also, there are Rivers in the Sky, which is a newer book. Which when was this released? Um, no, that's not right. It's a newer book, right? Oh man. Um, Sugar. I think I'm going to go for Sugar in the first power hour. We are going into a power hour in 4 minutes. It's 11:11. Do a wish. Make a wish. Do a wish. Make a wish. And like I said before, the purpose of the power hours is to practice getting into flow and then remaining in flow. Now, the full hour is a lot. You'll need to practice to get there. Same goes for me. But just get back to it. If you're very distracted, take a sip of water, maybe move away from your desk a little bit or wherever you are. And then after a few minutes, your brain will have reset and you can try again. You'll get better at it the more you practice. I will be muting myself so you can turn on your own music. My kind of music might not be your kind of music, especially not in summer. Or you can just enjoy the silence. If you're going to keep each other company in chat, that would be lovely. And if you're joining me with something, whether that's a book or work or whatever, let me know. I'm curious. When was this release? Hello? Because it wasn't this like a Booker Prize? Yeah, a Booker Prize finalist. Oh, a different book. A different book where it was in the Booker Prize finalists by Elif Shafak. I feel like I butchered that. Are you listening to Christmas? Borky, don't call me out. I actually, listen. When I'm really sad, I will. Yes, I will make it absolutely dark. I will light a few candles, just a few, just for the idea. And I will have a different stereo with rain sounds. I'll turn on like an ambient video of snow and just pretend that it's winter because I can't deal. And the best thing I can do is take a nap or at least lie down and just snooze a little bit. You know what I mean? Because in that state, my brain will sometimes actually believe that it's not summer and I'm okay, and there's no you know boiling and burning ball of fire in the sky threatening me. Don't laugh at me. Winter storms. This is why I hate that I kind of have to let go of Spotify because I've thought about it and I just don't feel comfortable. You have to do what you can do or want to do, but I personally don't like this development that Spotify has made, or the CEO at least. Um, but because I so depend on the ambient rain and thunder. I use that to sleep, but when I'm upset and have a headache and the weather is really making me want to scream, I listen to music that you probably don't want to hear for at least half a year. Yeah, I do this. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna read, all right? Don't laugh at me. I also love ice cream more in winter than I do in summer. I don't know why. I'm gonna make tea now actually because I'm stubborn as a mule and I still drink tea. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let it freaking snow. Yes, Porky. Actually, let it snow. Someday I'll make it snow in summer, but not today. Today I'm gonna make some tea. Fill up my water bottle. You've got this, all right? It's a practice. Try to get into flow. If you don't know what that means, have a quick Google and just give it a go. I'm gonna shut up now, and I'll see you in an hour. Good luck. Last minute. Done. How did it go? Um, we're taking a 15-minute break and then we're doing another power hour because that's what we do on Tuesdays. We power through. Oh man, what misery. Did you like the video? I put that on my TV a lot, that kind of videos, just to try to fool my brain. I love those videos. Not all of I am not sure if that was a good one because some of the loops are quite annoying, but uh, yeah, that's what I usually turn on to calm myself down. Um, how is Peter doing? Yay, misery. How are you doing, Riku? I'm just trying to figure out um, why there's a discrepancy between my um, oh, I'm gonna brush yes, you in the next power hour. I've been doing that several times a day, but I don't understand. She should be bald by now, but with the amount of times that I brush her, but she just has this baby down, like a little gosling or something. Yes, you. Yeah. You want water. Oh, that face. She's gonna be happy though because yeah, I'm gonna lie down again. Honestly, it's just the best. It's just the best for me to during the hottest time of the day. Just lie down and work a little bit more in the evening when the oh no, she just suddenly got closer. I think she needs water. A little bit longer, baby. I don't get it. Hmm. When I finished the chapter, I stopped. The author started to speak about statistics of how many people are living in certain cities and what it's like in those cities, some myths and folklore cures. Huh? Please tell me more, Borky. Peter is painting his political campaign poster. It says, elect Peter, salty bags for the people. I think having a crab in charge of... Ow! I do need to cut your nails as well. Jeez, thank you for reminding me, Toos. But that was a bit uncalled for. Don't do that. No, no reason. Oh no! It's so hot that the cats can't even properly meow anymore. It's more like me. I'm coming in a little bit. 12 more minutes, okay? Okay, deal? I'm sure you can. I got the wrong snacks because I was, well, I wasn't in a hurry, but I wanted to get back home to try and film the reel for the July books. So I got the wrong snacks. She only really likes the one with cheese in them, which makes sense. I would too. And I accidentally got the chicken ones, and now she's a bit offended. I'm sorry. Oh, meow. You have to wait. I know. I see you. I see you. We'll have a little brush, and I'll give you water. If you don't know, I have two cats, and one of them is Toulouse. I showed her, and she doesn't know how to drink properly. Or well, it's not that she doesn't know, but there's something wrong with her little face, her little tongue, and her little nose. So I have to help her. She got a UTI 2 years ago, and ever since I had to force her. At first, it was because I needed to give her the meds. I can feel myself making mistakes, and then even before she was done with the meds, she was like, "This is actually kind of handy," and me too, because I don't want her to get more problems. So ever since I've been giving her water with a little syringe, and because it's so hot, she needs a little bit more. Um, and she actually asks for it as well. She will sit in front of me in a certain way. But I mean, there's a difference. If you have pets, you know what they want. And in case of Toulouse, usually if she looks at me like this, like she's now, she wants water. So I'm gonna give her some during the second power hour. Hi, Blue. How are you doing today? Can you see her? I think you can. She is the cutest, right? Dusha? Right? I know. Let's chat. She, ooh, watch out. Oh my god. Sometimes she just bumps her head into things. And are you okay? Peter has added help cats drink, but not gin. As political, but not gin. Why not gin? I once saw a water bottle, I think it was on Amazon, that said, "Don't worry, it's gin." And I can't find it anymore, and I kind of want it. I'm pretty sure I didn't dream it because I'm not really a fan of gin, but I want the bottle. Should have saved it. Ooh, that was a good one. I need to clean your little face as well. We'll take a moment, okay? We'll take more. Thank you. She also doesn't like, for example, the wet food that I get them now. She does like that. God dang it. But sometimes I don't know. It seems like she can't smell, and she has pica. So sometimes I'll put the wet food down, and I know she eats that one, but and sometimes some days she'll sniff it and walk away, and I found out that if I put a bit of the juices, I guess, on my finger and dab it on her mouth, she'll lick her mouth and she'll realize, oh, I do like this, and then she'll eat. So weird. For example, people believed washing yourself in a certain lake would cure illnesses, which are caused by wood nymph according to the beliefs, and you would die if they are not. And he was speaking about how foreigners describe the populations of cities and how inaccurate the info is, and he provided his own. Oh, I love local folklore. Which is probably why the Bear and the Nightingale. Oh, that's such a good trilogy. It's such a good. The author of The Bear and the Nightingale has announced a new book. I forget the title. Only a few days ago, she finished it. Her manuscript is pretty much done. And it will, of course, go through some editing before it gets published, but it's officially done. Oh, poor baby. Don't worry, we're going to lie down after stream. Trust me, I need it. Just as much as you. Don't worry, it's gin water bottle is perfect for attending Wimbledon. I'll have it. Yeah, that's why I want it. How much is it to go to Wimbledon? I imagine it's like the average yearly rent of a average person these days. Is that even? I would know. I don't know how. How would you even get into Wimbledon? How get into Wimbledon? Not as a Depends on which court and which match you're going to. Really? Have you been, Budani? You get tickets, I guess? No, why do I say below? Is that how I pronounce that word? I will make it through the last power hour. I will. It is helping that I kept the curtains closed because sometimes I'm rejection. No cookies for me. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, the curtains. Usually I'm stubborn and I'll open the curtains anyway because the lighting is just better with natural light. Aside from the lighting that I use. But I'm very glad that I wasn't stubborn because then I don't think I would have made it so far until now. How much are tickets? I was talking to a colleague yesterday about maybe going. Really? I guess it's an experience, isn't it? Just go and sit on the hill. Or are you talking from experience, Graticus? Okay. I wish I wish it was easier to find secondhand books online, but it's not that easy. I think they started at about 105 at men's final center court is like 9K. Ha 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 ha. I mean 105 is already ridiculous. That's a lot of money. Why? Oh, might have to take out my contacts a little sooner as well. Okay. I don't think I like this. The fan is also just bothering me with my contacts. No? Okay. Well, I believe you, Scroticus. Also, wait. I learned about the existence of choke cherries. Choke cherries? Okay. I didn't know those were a thing. I'm a bit confused though because there's conflicting information. I feel like there's a picture of a berry that I do know, but also just normal cherries, or maybe I'm just an idiot. Could be. Brain is not braining. I'm overheating. Ontario native. Did anyone know there was such a thing as a choke cherry? I'm fascinated. I'm just not sure. I feel like I know this, but if it's a North America native, then how? Wait. Wait, I'm trying to look it up in Dutch. The first sentence reminds me of the first sentence of this, actually. Where is it? What is a choke cherry? I'm translating on the spot because it's a Dutch website. I'm trying to find out what it is in over here because I feel like we have that over here as well. Uh, Growing choke cherry trees are big sucking bushes. What do you mean? What does that mean? All of this is sounding very sus. Oh no, my head can't. Oh, we are going into the next power hour. I'm forgetting. We're going into it. Oh no, I'm already losing my mind. I can't. I can't. Oh, I might end stream crying again because I. Oh no. Oh no. All right. I'm gonna quit reading about this. They have creamy white blossoms and deep red, meaty fruit. Okay, listen, I'm so sorry. It's been too hot for too many days. Uterus is complaining. I apologize for my insanity. I think I warned you that I was going to lose my mind this week, so here you go. No, no L. Sucking, not suckling. Sucking cherry, choke cherries. I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna brush my kitty. I'm gonna shut up. I'll see you in an hour. Good luck. Oh no. This is really Last minute. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Well then, that was the second bio hour. And that's it for today. I found a different pair of glasses that isn't as shiny as the other one, which is helpful. I've had these for ages. I can't even remember when I got these glasses, but I'm glad I still have them. Thank you, Riku. How are we doing? Um, I'm not sure what to do with your name, but thank you for the follow. I'm just gonna say breed. And the science and art guy. Hello, thank you so much for the follows. How are we doing? So far, I'm relieved. I was a bit worried by the way the guy was described, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Um, the first time I yawned just now was kind of funny because that was when the the main character is like, luckily, I know how to calm down and sleep instantly. And he lies down his head and he's just gone. And I kind of wish I could do that. I mean, I'm going to lie down, but the chances of actually falling into deep sleep is non existent. Yeah, same also. Same. So do what you gotta do to remain sane. Um, for me, that means I'm going to lie down in the dark with the kitties for a little bit. And just try again tonight when the heat is mostly gone, or the sun is at least mostly gone, because I do have a little bit of heat coming. It's already 30 degrees Celsius inside. Um, but I have a few hours of increasing of the temperature ahead of me. So I wonder. The record that I had inside was I think 38 and a half. The first year I lived in this house, so you know. It's Last of the Breed. You already read it, but yeah, it's one of the book club books that we picked for this month. And I'm reading this one first. We pick two every month. This is the other one, and you're very welcome to join us if you want. It's the first day of the month, so it's the perfect time to join. You don't have to read both. I read both because I want to make sure that I can talk about both books. But you can choose either one or both or none. I deep sleep all the time. I'm very jealous, Riku, because I am very bad at actually reaching deep sleep during the night. I'm better at sleeping during the day, which is very frustrating. It does sound like fun, doesn't it? Yeah, you can join if you want. I can give you this. And you could join Discord, where there are channels where you can talk about your thoughts and feelings about the books. And next Sunday, we're doing the raffle for August. You too? Okay, so it's not just me. I'm very frustrated by it because I love early mornings and it's not ideal. Yes, next Sunday we're doing the raffle for August. So if you have any recommendations, you can submit them to with cherry points, so I don't lose them in chat. We also have like for Christmas and for Halloween at the moment. So if you have holiday specific recommendations, please use those. I will probably see it if you do the regular book club submissions on accident, but I'm trying to collect some seasonal submissions as well. Submissions because that would be fun, don't you think? To have a spooky book during Halloween or a Christmas book during Christmas. I don't know. I thought it would be fun, but we'll see. If there's not enough recommendations or submissions, then I don't know. That wouldn't be fun. But there's more than enough time left before there, unfortunately, because if it was, I wouldn't mind some Halloween. No, Assad, no. I am vetoing Dreamcatcher. No, I'm not doing it. Oh no, 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 just no, no. Die Hard is a Christmas book. Is that soism? So I'm gonna say art guy. Is that okay? You're always welcome to join whenever is best for you. It's not a you have to join. Um, but yeah, I'm curious about what we'll pull for August. I have a feeling that something went wrong, but that's probably just my brain overheating. Just teasing. No, it's too hard for too hot for teasing, I think. All right, let's take a sip of water. I am going to lie down for a second. I did read quite a lot, a little bit more than I thought I would, because as always, a lot of distractions in this home. I am on page 80. I'll see if I can read a little bit more tonight. I don't believe you, wisdom. I'll be back tomorrow. Look at the schedule to see what that means for you. I'll be back at 10 a.m. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. Drink water, especially if it's hot where you are. And take it easy, all right? It's too hot. It's too hot. I will enjoy my rest. Don't you worry. I love you. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.